Huh? When art fucks Jeremy, it's a beautiful thing. No, but seriously, the year of 2021 was really cool and intense because of the fact that when I was working on the Valentine's Day special simultaneously, so when we got the descriptions for Hydrogen and everyone else, because that was the ultimate momentum. Meaning multiple anime movies were being put in place while the ultimate anime movie that was based off Mechasonic was already in play. And that, literally threw me as a doozy. I feel like that should have a way more professional background. A Pixar background, where it in, my house. What made, my house, industrial was the fact that my Uncle Tommy's genetics, along with my other, family genetics, along with Chris and my family, all the way to Ike. But I feel like, that is ghetto, to be honest. This video is gonna fit a lot of things and fix a lot of things in. So this video is primarily put in, for what I can't fit on my channel, even though I fit a lot on my channel. Let's get on to our first subject, literally, that revolves around the ghetto underground movement, started alongside the official movement where it came to not the two Indian people, but the Filipino community as a whole. This revolves around the FTN mob. Now, there was rumored that lately our Naruto movement was gonna go underground. Not the Naruto movement that went underground, which is Anarchy and Fortress, but the actual Naruto move that was based off the ARL, at one point. So I gained external knowledge that say that Sabo is one of the most hated people literally in the world on the internet because how he rejected our battle. Understand, I'm gonna call him cool collected character on my channel because what happened was somebody belittled me literally in a rap battle. The actual rap battle was it blew itself up literally. I had a big explosion that was within 4. I thought I won at some particular time, even though we had more crowd reactions, and when it came to judging, a 1 came into play. But in reality, what happened was they delayed about 2 months. It was one of the best battles at one point, literally, and then they got onto the upload. The inner conversations don't matter about the video. What does matter literally was the ARO got caught in their own professionalism and got treated really bad on YouTube. But one of the worst things that happened to me that I was in 8.0 literally was when I was working with more fast-paced rapid movement. Like when I had, Baker reference me in that song, even though I didn't have a professional mic. Said it was one of the best songs and it was better than what his opponent ever did. What that means externally, that things finally become straightforward. Be dancing with girls, literally. I finally look up on the rap house in the ARO and instead got taken down due to racism. That was lesbian cop because things were going side by side by too long. It was also the anime community that came into play. Anyway, the FTN mob, literally, Tien Shinhan, literally from Dragon Ball, the original one. I drew because I was working, with the Obelisk Blue 611 and Puck Theory at the time, which was all anime games that I created. But in prison, literally, if I was to go to jail right now, literally, I wouldn't say that I'm a crip, or anything, since I never physically went to the meeting. Now, the truth about that is, they know the whole story about the ARL, the Alexis and Def the Kid, literally, being a couple on the street, literally was a whole movement. So what ended up happening over time, literally, when I was working at Dozen Crumble Pizza, literally, is that there was a secret, literally, if we combine all, the gangs, this and that, literally, we can have an endless, limited supply of ARL, literally, we can use all the characters, that supports a linear society. It never happened, though it came close to happening, but, I don't see it happening anytime soon. What that is, that's the underground rebellion, that's going against professionalism. A certain level of graphic and design, really, what they're saying is, it's the exact same reason why we can't play off Loki is why America can't have a happy family. Basically, with the FTN, the FTN mob with Jeffrey, but the actual F, that's TN, you can have as many battles as you want. Sonny, I don't want to hear it, anime fan. I want to have to say, Eris looks really good with Breed. Save out with Blood. Also, Ugly Betty is leaving soon on Netflix, and I love that Ugly Betty. They called out something lately, and I just can't stand it. To want to know the truth, lately, I'm being stalked by old followers across the world that used to know me. Sorry if I have swallowed the saltwater with spit. It's true because they called out something, and I called out something this morning, and literally, when it came to the thing being in the jar, they didn't let me catch it. Bro, you have to get over this shit. It's just like watching fucking Teen Titans. The old world, literally, and not going into detail with that. Also, for 29, literally, I tied with this Asian guy in basketball. It's really big Filipino like Kevin Tran, and what happened was, literally, I collected the points. I got home, and it was automatically the best year of my life. But here's the thing, literally, when it comes to Bloods, they keep on playing games. I couldn't get into the last 9 out of 29 at the casino. And it was horrible because it was one of the most PG things ever. It was an actual tie, and it's not like I'm not missing anything in basketball. I am, but I can improvise with other things. This is the main point of the whole story. So what you're forgetting to realize is this channel was made by literally a guy that I knew literally when I was in high school called Keith Austria. Literally, well, I was one of the best, trippers in high school, and we both listened to Tinky Delegado, and he said soccer dies. Rap League is only happiness. I can't, express to so many people. How can I get him adjacently? How can I get him literally what high school? Because what I do in the street, literally, and what makes me, a threat literally to the domestic violence. I'm just gonna put it straight out there. I'm so complex. You know what I did, literally? If you want to say, oh, the auntie, oh, you weren't ready for it, but you did this with it. This snap. I gave a treat, literally, with the shit with fucking CeeLo, literally, India, literally, with everything. I gave a treat, literally. So you want to go, auntie, this, and that. I made sure that I made a full physical human pain suffering. Besides the tree, they externally, as I recognize that those anime rap battles, the main thing that they had to criticize me for, literally, I know the insides and outs now. To not only have to do this and that with them, I understand that they're little kids and that they're fully in the anime and I was transitioning into girls. You can't give them the same frequency. Literally, I know everything, and not only did I give a treat in that, guess what I have? I have adjacency. I recognize that I was adjacent in high school, literally, and I recognize that I'm not adjacent, literally, when I talk to people like our brother in the company, how I have a lot of substance in order to not fall for adjacent crap. But guess what even is worse, literally, when I explain shit like the Tiger video, literally, with Daniela, now I have muscle day, now you have all this TikTok girl, this, and that, and now you have something adjacent to explain it. I get tired of you trying the same thing every day. You know what I did? Literally, after I uploaded a Tiger video, I read the book instantly and I pretended to be Isaiah. But India was telling me that it was cool, literally, where all that Applebee's, literally, when I was pretending to be calling this shit, literally, drove over Tommy, literally, we got some official, work done, literally, she told me it was cool, but I was like, man, I'm breathing, I'm starving every single day, something, I break down to 11 cups, is that, literally, I'm breathing every single day, so if you confirm one thing and do a whole bunch of things for consistency, you go back and get you the 100th time, I'm not gonna believe you or trust you. So, the best, believe in this and that, literally, try to recognize that I am adjacent and I am living, hour by hour, man by minute. I still have a job, and it's tearing me apart inside. But I work hard for a lot of things. I have a lot of hobbies, to keep me content. That's the basis of what I go through every day. You can't literally, keep me inside, literally, attack me. This is like high school, literally, do over and let it come to you. As soon as I go outside, literally, some person from a whole other nationality that just watched my channel agrees with me.